Well, hello everyone and welcome to ILR5. It is round 9 of the championship and it is the Austrian Grand Prix. And we're excited to get this one going. King MJJ, I can't believe I'm about to say this, is actually your championship leader right now, leading by 3 points over Bastos AMB. And with me in the commentary box today is EVR Mata. How are you doing today, bud?
Yeah, I'm really good, man. How are you?
Yeah, I'm pretty good. I'm happy to be back in the box for the first time in a while.
Yeah, so likewise. It's
yeah.
I think I've been to America and all that stuff, and since ILR 4 days, and it's expanded what an extra 2 tiers since I last commentated. So yeah,
yeah, it's exciting times for ILR. We should be seeing maybe a 7th tier next season. Who knows?
Yeah, who knows?
But yeah, we're here for the Austrian Grand Prix. It is qualifying right now, 14 minutes, just under 15 minutes to go. And it's quite interesting to do qualifying around here because most tracks you might only get 2 runs, possibly 3 if you stretch it. But at Austria, you could probably get away with maybe doing 4 runs if you're quick enough.
Yeah, definitely 4 runs. Yeah, there's no doubt about it. 4 runs on that. It depends on what the strategy is really. It's a tough one. Like majority of drivers, I think, don't go for ultra softs compared to obviously France, where it was best to go for the middle compound. But it might be a bit of a mix. You just got to watch out on that guy who fits on boots of super softs and gets in the top 10 and see where they end up. Really, I think that's always the plan. But, yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, so it's going to be interesting. You might think that maybe some of the guys who aren't usually qualifying at the top might stick on those ultra softs, try and get towards the front of the grid, trying to avoid the carnage at the start, because there is usually carnage at the start of Austria. Turn 1, it's extremely tight, usually an accident, and then obviously you have that really long run to turn 3, and it just takes that one person to misjudge their braking and they wipe out maybe 2-3 drivers. So it's always a hectic start at Austria. Hopefully we see a pretty clean one this afternoon. Got Apex Iceman coming around to finish his first lap, I believe, in that Renault. See how he hooks up the final 2 corners. Pretty wide on the entry. Needed to be a little bit tighter, but it is only his banker lap. Yellow flag's in sector 2 already, and Iceman goes fastest at the moment, 104.4.
Wow. Yeah. That's a pretty good first banker lap there.
Yeah, pretty good banker. I mean, he could definitely go quicker seeing that final corner there. Second to last corner, in fact.
Yeah, definitely.
So it's definitely time to find.
There's some of the drivers now heading to the pits then after the first run. But yeah, I don't think you can find many on a lap. I think Bill's heading into the pits.
Yeah, I think Don Rajiv might be the only person on a lap right now. I should probably put the lap data on, that would help. So yeah. It should be a pretty interesting battle for pole here. And there's Funade, or Funard, whatever his name is. Going fastest, 104.2. So the times are tumbling pretty quickly here. And a lot of drivers are going for the ultra soft tyres, which I'm kind of surprised about.
Yeah. You can definitely get about 13 laps, at least. But I think they go off about 9 laps. So it's going to be a different one. Yeah. I'll see who's going to risk it really, but yeah, we'll see how.
I think I was doing practice with you the other day, wasn't I? And it seemed like the ultra softs were. I mean, they probably could make it ultra softs to softs, but it's a lot safer to go for super softs rather than the ultras. But yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, just the softs. So yeah, so I did some bit of practice earlier. So obviously the ILR3 race later, and. Don't swear that much, but it's just the softs at the end are just way better if you go on the supers at the start. Just you go longer on the supers than the ultras, which obviously how it is, but it's obviously just keeping control of those tyre temperatures and the tyre wear, and you can definitely nail a decent result, especially the guys if you're in close battle as well.
Yeah, and it's looking to me like most of the grid are going to go for the ultra soft tyres. Johnny R95 is back out there on the ultras. So yeah, it's a lot different to what I was expecting. I was expecting some of the guys to go on the supers at least. And we do have Weiss and the person in 7th. I'm not even going to try and butcher that name. on the super soft.
Sumilane Ja. We'll go with that.
Yeah. Just call him Sumi.
Yeah, Sumi, that's the one.
Sumi in 7th.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll see what Johnny can do.
Jay Pinster's currently in 5th, just a bit wide. So there's Yetis now. I think he's on a lap. He's pushing. He's on 5 hot lap, so we'll see as he comes around the final. No, I think
Johnny's put in a good lap here, I think. 104.4 goes 3rd. What can Pinsky do? Doesn't improve.
No,
a long way off actually.
I think he was warmed up. Yeah, I think he's either invalidated that lap. I think he's invalidated again. Yeah, he has. He went wide at the first corner, and he's invalidated his lap. So I think those super softs, his strategy has gone out the window. I think. But yeah. 6th, not a bad position. Yeah, Chappelle, obviously last week's winner. I think it's his 2nd race in ILR5. Don't quote me on that, but
no, I think he's won 2. I'm not sure how many he's done, but he's definitely won 2 races.
Yeah. So obviously I've raced with the guy in IndyILR on Monday, so I know his pace and all that stuff. So it'll be interesting to see if he can back it up for another win. But we'll see. He's obviously currently 5th at the moment.
Yeah, I'm just seeing Bastos 2nd in the championship at the moment, just 3 points behind King Aim JJ. So it's a pretty big race for him. He's on the super softs right now, going out around the final corner. Looks quick. 4.9 on the supers. That is a decent time.
Yeah, that is a decent time.
I think Jamie there might be quaking in his boots. Jamie does a 4.5 on the ultras.
I think it definitely needs to find another 10th or so, but I think 5th, a good position at the moment. Let's see if he can hold on to it. But the 2 Selbers, 5th and 6th.
Yeah.
So they're going to try and put a challenge to Force India. Force India are leading the constructors. So see how they do.
Neither Force India driver have set a time yet. Oh no, actually, sorry, one has in 4th place.
Yeah.
So yeah, just waiting on Don Rajiv to set a time. Let's see what Force India can do. Quite a few drivers not to set a lap yet. There's still 8 minutes left, of course, but you'd have thought most people would have gone out by now to set at least 1 banker lap.
Yeah, at least just it's so easy to just run wide at Austria. Obviously, it's a thin track as well, so it's very easy to run wide, and your lap's gone as it is. So you don't want to leave it too late. If you get a lap in there, now you're fine. But
it is a really tough track to sort your setup out for as well, because you need the straight line speed and you also need the cornering. So it's very tight margins in terms of setup and stuff like that. Don Rajiv coming up to the line though for the Force India team. 105.2, only goes 12th place right now.
Yeah, nothing. Yeah, it's what's the gap? Yeah, 2/10 separating the top 3 then. So I think Apex Iceman, he was there back in ILR 4 days. So I know he's got pace, but let's see if we can find those 3/10 he needs. I think just to make sure that I think Fund has not improved on his 2nd run. It's just slow, but so he might be doing it again though.
Just watching Apex Iceman, but then we do have a yellow flag in set to 1.
Yeah, I think that was for MK Bourne. I think he was just going slow, just putting out of the way for Nard. So
fair enough.
Yeah, I think.
So Apex Iceman is quite far down on his time, 1.6 seconds down on his personal best. So that's definitely not a lap that he'll want to put in. No. Comes back into the pits. Well, 6 minutes left.
Yeah. So championship leader at the moment then is obviously Jamie in 5th, 3/10 off pole.
Yeah.
So let's see if he can find those at 3/10.
Well, Jamie,
for you, Jamie,
quite shockingly, hasn't had a single pole position or a race win this season. I think his best result has been 3rd place, and I think he's had that twice. And he's somehow leading the championship. It's quite something.
Yeah, I wish I had that look, but I looked at the stats earlier in ILR3. I'm the only person not to score a podium in the top 8. So
oh no,
it's a tough one, weird one. But yeah, it's weird.
Well, here comes Pinkski round the final corner. 104.7 his personal best right now, and he's not going to improve. Oh, he just improves. 104.5. We've got quite a few drivers in that 104.5 region. My word, look at that. 4th to 7th.
Oh, yeah. 600s separating.
Yeah, look at second. Second to 7th is just over a 10th. That is crazy.
Well, you can see now why the championship is just as it is, really, I think.
Yeah, on board with your championship leader, King MJJ, into 2nd sector right now. Takes a very good line through there, I have to say. Sticks it very nicely onto the track. And yeah, Jamie doesn't fancy himself as a competitive driver, but you know, on his day, he can be one of the fastest, definitely. And here he comes around the final corner. It looks like a decent lap here for the Sauber driver, up to the line. Oh, he just doesn't improve. He will be, I think he'll be a little bit upset about that. That was very close to his personal best.
He's definitely got time to go back into the pits. So I think the latest you can leave is 150, 140, around that region. I think that's the latest you can leave it. So he's got plenty of time. 4 minutes just gone, so he's got plenty of time to stick on new rubber and go out again.
Yeah, at the moment Bastos is the only driver in the top 10 on super soft tyres, and he's 2nd in the championship. So it could be a pretty big race here for Bastos. Could take that championship lead. Oh, you what, mate? Very, very quick around that 2nd to last corner. We've got the rear end all over the place, but stuck it up to the line. 104.4 goes 2nd place, and this is such a tight grid. Oh my word. Just over a 10th between 2nd and 8th place.
Yeah. It's just that little gap between 1st and 2nd, and then it's just as close as you can get it, really. And it's unbelievable. Unbelievable.
And we could still see drivers climb that table. Don Rajib out there didn't put in a greatest first lap. 105.2. I know he can do a little bit better than that. I think he's coming around to complete his next lap. Not sure if he will go for another one or not. But you think, would drivers have enough time to come back round and in and then do another out lap?
If they pitted now, yeah. If they're sticking out, well, let's say they're in sector 2 now. Yeah.
Don Rajiv has just gone 10th. 104.9. This is a very tight grid. This should be a fantastic race to watch.
It's a tricky position. He's retired, so he obviously hasn't got time to go back to the pits. He could have helped his teammate, to be quite honest with you, because his teammate's just come out of the pits for a bit of slipstream, but obviously that was not debriefed. So yeah. So
yeah, we've also got 3 drivers yet to set a time. We've got 2 of them out there right now. Just watching Iceman Sally coming up to the line. Well, he's 2 corners away from coming up to the line. Around the 2nd to last corner. He's on the super softs as well, interestingly.
Yeah, he's a bit wide. Yeah, it's not going to be a trick one as well. Oh,
that was very close. There was a driver just spinning. My word, and he only makes it 17th. I think that driver there might have just put him off at the end.
Yeah, which Waze that was. So, yeah, no surprise there for Waze. A disaster again.
Yeah, and here goes Noel. 106.6, not very competitive. Will stay 19th for now.
Yeah.
Johnny R has had enough. He is retired from the session. What about Apex Iceman? He is very close to his personal best through sector 2. Coming up to the final corner. Can he improve and possibly take the front row? Yes, he does. 104.3.
Yeah.
It is front row for now.
Yeah, it's not enough for pole though. Fernand is coming around across the line. Can he improve?
Oh, what a lap.
103.9. Ooh, okay then. Fernand, that was a lap. Wow. That was a good lap.
only time in the 103s, and it's by quite a margin as well, nearly 4/10.
Yeah. Yeah.
And at Austria, that 4/10 is a hell of a lot of time.
Yeah, the other drivers are going to be like, well, where's he found those 4/10?
Yep, Chapelele coming around to start his lap. Bastos is going to stick on those Supersofts. He's taking a gamble that nobody will knock him out of that top 10, but at the moment he is on the very brink of it.
So I'm on board with Jay Pinsky at the moment, currently 5th. He's got to find those 6/10 really, 5.5 tenths off pole. So now gets out his way, he's drinking pole.
MK Bourne can knock Bastos out of the top 10, up to the line. Doesn't improve. And I think Bastos might be one lucky man and might just stay in 10th unless Little Piece can do anything about that. But we'll see, he's just starting his lap.
Oh,
King and JJ, second place.
Oh,
he's done it, he's actually got onto the front row, and that is big for him. Especially if Bastos does get knocked down.
Yeah, as I was on board with Jay Pinsky in the last corner, he just messed up, went wide. So that's lap over, so 6th place it is there.
That's a shame. What about Chapelele? Doesn't improve.
10th off his personal best.
So final driver, Little Piece. Can he knock Bastos out of the top 10? He could quite well do it. He's on a decent lap.
Just misses that apex there.
Up to the line.
I think it's close.
He's done it!
Yes, he does it.
Well, what a race we're in for now. Bastos took the gamble and it has not paid off. He's in a decent position though, 11th. He could start on the soft tyres.
Yeah, he could do actually. I know I started yesterday's league race in 11th and I started on supers, but you know, it's a fresh set of tyres. You're the first person on a fresh set of tyres, so if you just keep out of trouble, you know, you're always in with a chance of picking up the pieces. But yeah, so that looks like qualifying's over then.
Yeah.
So as Fenard takes pole then.
Yeah.
Jamie second, 3 tenths off. Apex Iceman third. You what, man? I'm guessing. I think that's something similar. In 4th, Johnny in 5th, Jay Pinsky in 6th, Karish in 7th, and well, I can't really quicker.
Codemasters don't want to see us. Let us see the rest of the grid.
No, obviously not. But we'll so qualifying then. It's so close between.
Yeah.
2nd and 8th at some point, and the early part of the session. It's
I think it's still pretty damn close in that midfield. Look at that. I mean, 3 tenths to Jamie from Fenard. He's putting an exceptional lap there. Possibly, maybe ILR4 pace. You never know.
Yeah.
But yeah, from Jamie downwards, that is an incredibly tight grid.
Yeah. What is it? 700ths between 3rd and 4th.
Yeah.
800ths between. Yeah, it's so close.
It is ridiculously close. We should be in for a very good race. Oh, and I've been kicked.
Yes.
There are not enough players. Well. Oh no, this is this is a disaster.
Oh, good. I've been kicked back to the lobby.
Yeah, right. So have I.
Spectating.
Spectate.
Right, spectate.
Thank you very much.
Again.
Thanks, Codemasters. What a game.
Both at the same time, brilliant. So, yeah, that's a nice picture of the track.
Yeah,
good picture of the track again.
That bull with its massive tail.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Yeah, lovely architecture on that bull.
No.
Bernie Eccleston did a fantastic job doing that with his own hands.
Yes.
Well, if you are an aspiring commentator and want to know how to fill time, that is exactly how you do it. You just talk about bull architecture.
Yeah, especially when around Austria.
Yeah, probably not the best if you're doing it like Abu Dhabi or something. Oh, look at that bull's architecture.
Yeah. Not.
Oh, we're just waiting for the grid to choose their tyres and everything, sort their setups out, and here we go. Do we have a formation lap? Oh yes, we do. I thought the race was just going to start then. I was like,
hopefully they haven't missed the formation lap.
Yeah. So it is Fenard who leads them away on formation lap. Who's going to be the Kimi Raikkonen that doesn't weave? Looks like it's going to be the Renault of Pinsky. Oh no, he is weaving now.
Oh, he's weaving. Okay, yeah.
So yeah, fun and games aside, Fernand is leading the well, not leading the race just yet, but he is kind of. But he is on pole position for the race. King MJJ in second place on that front row, exactly where he'll want to be. He'll just want to try and follow Fernand for most of the race if he can keep up with him. You know, that gap was quite high in qualifying. Then we've got Iceman in third, Mate in fourth, Johnny in fifth, Pinsky sixth, Carriage seventh, Chapelele eighth, ninth is a Little Piece, Noel is 10th, and then second place in our championship is Bastos, but he starts in 11th today. I need to sort out the tyres actually, and he has started on the softs, so he's in a pretty good position off the start, starting on those soft tyres.
Yeah, definitely needs to warm with those tyres though, because the softs are going to be so cold at the start. But yeah, keep out of trouble, and it's just pick one by one and hopefully get near the front. Yeah, as I've just put in the chat, any podium predictions so far? Ways.
Yeah, I've seen Paul McGee. Yeah, Paul Mr. No Points McGee.
Yeah, there is ways, but I don't think there is a way for Ways to store a point there, or store a podium, should we say?
Well, what is interesting to me, I mean, I don't know what's going on in Ways' head, but why is he starting on the Ultra Softs in P18?
Is he hoping to break his wing at the start?
Probably. It's probably expecting it by now.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So here we go then. The lights are about to come on for the start of the Austrian Grand Prix. It's round 9 here in ILR5. Fernand will lead them away from King MJJ. And it is lights out and away we go. Jamie getting a little bit shaky off the start there, but Fernand will lead them through. Look at Iceman on the outside of Jamie. Oh, and there goes Williams, opportunistic. Oh my word. That could have been a car crash and a half.
Yeah, that's definitely a what mate move. As Jamie comes back out on the outside. Can he hold it? It's just ahead, but I think
it's going around the outside. It's a lovely move. Oh my word, that Renault and the Haas. Very tight in the background. And I think they all get through fairly cleanly somehow.
Yeah,
got 3 wide. Oh my word, the McLaren.
Someone's off.
The McLaren of Bill, I'm not sure what happened there. It looked like he might have just brake checked him. Sort of. He just started slowing down for no reason. Might have had an illegal overtake or something, but yeah, he's taken out that Ferrari, I think it was, and Weiss has a 5-second stop go, which I was surprised.
Yeah, another disaster. Waves don't ever change. So there's Fernand leads the way then, so he's held off for the lead.
Yeah, Fernand doing exactly what he needs to.
Yeah. Jamie in third, so...
Yeah, Jamie's had a bit of a rocky start there. What about Bastos? Bastos is 18th.
Oh, does he
didn't quite pick that up. No, he doesn't have damage, but something must have happened. No? Something must have happened, and he might be down to 19th in a second here. Oh, not quite. Not the start he would have wanted though. We have yellow flags. Not sure what that's for. Oh my word. They're all getting very close to taking each other out into turn 3. It's kind of scary.
Yeah, look at the gap for battle for 7th.
Battle for 7th.
Sort of.
Yeah. Got a bit of a train there. Pinsky quite far behind Noel, who's had a fantastic start, I think, up to 6th.
Yeah, he's up 4 positions. MK Bourne again as well. 5 positions. Ways up 7.
Yeah, Ways got
that
fantastic
5-second stop and go penalty, so that's not going to work, is it really? Iceman Suller, the cousin of Mo Suller, is in 12th. He's going 5 positions. So, there's Waves goes inside of Little Piece. Oh, it's not an overtaking position. You can't be sure that
you're asking for a double suicide there. But you know, you managed to make it 6. He's actually into the top 10.
Yeah, he's got a 5-second stop and go, so that might put him out of the top 10 when he pits. Because he is on ultras, so he's going to pit earliest, or one of the earliest.
Johnny
Carriage nearly on Pinsky there. Turn 3.
Johnny and mate, going side by side. The Williams and the McLaren. I think Johnny might have it though down the inside. Oh, cut across mate's line there a little bit. He was ahead though, so had kind of had the right to do that.
Yeah, definitely. So Noel is hoping to pick up the pieces there from your what, mate? So he's just hanging back, but we'll see how it goes. Jay Pinksty not had a chance yet to catch up, and he's just falling back.
And I'm hearing a bit of team radio here from Jamie's engineer saying that Jamie's TRS is broken right now. Let's have a look. It does look broken. He hasn't got it open. So not what you would have wanted right off the start, but he is still P3 at the moment and hanging with those guys in first and second.
Yeah. It's a 2-second gap to fourth, so if the top three can just keep on pushing each other along, just avoid battling as little as possible. And, just break away from fourth and we'll be fine.
Well, there is quite a gap there already. 2 seconds to Johnny, who's trying to hold off you what, mate, and Noel. Good old Noel Edmonds in 6th place.
Yeah.
He's come out the jungle for this race.
Yeah, he's made a deal with the Haas team.
Yeah.
And he's in 6th, so he's not doing too bad. Obviously, he took the deal. Obviously. Yeah. So carriage all over the back of Pinsky, but Pinsky has a better exit there. Yes, is now into the
Oh, we got a red glitch on that car, getting off that.
Yep. Yeah, so there's a bit of a gap forming again.
Yeah, we're not having much action here, which I'm surprised about. Like, Austria is such a high-speed track. We might have a move here, though. 6th on 5th place. Noel on you what, mate? And possibly Johnny. They might go 3 wide.
3 wide, yeah. That was a bit 3 wide. Oh, no, you what, mate, goes a bit wide. That could be a warning there. So, best to keep the warnings down low.
Yeah, and Johnny's going to make the most of it.
5-second stop go penalty. And a 3-second stop go penalty, so it goes
Wish I was surprised. Oh. Getting very tight there into turn 3. Johnny comes out on top though, and I think Noel and you what, mate, might start going side by side. We've got a bit of a train forming here from Johnny, going all the way back to P8.
Catch up as well. Yeah. So now Pinsky to catch up.
My word, this is getting tight between these guys. And all the while, Jamie, Iceman, and Fernand can pull away a little bit. Nearly 4 seconds the gap between Noel and Jamie.
Yeah, if they keep on battling, that's just going to keep on opening. So, is Noel down in the pits? No? Okay, he's just going very defensive.
He's trying to make a deal with the banker.
Yep. He's on that radio. Jeff, come on.
Deal or no deal? Should I stay here?
Yep. Have you made a deal with McLaren to stay back behind?
If you couldn't tell in the chat, we're not actually full-time commentators. Oh, we've got Pinsky making a move on you what, mate, though, around the outside.
Oh, contact!
Oh, my word!
It's hit the back of Johnny, and I think that could be wing damage for what you want, mate.
And then again, side by side, I think Pinsky's got the move done, though, on Johnny as well. He's falling backwards in this race.
Yeah, it didn't really help with you want, mate, being out the brakes there and near enough spinning around. But
yeah, once upon a time, Johnny was in ILR1. I think that was last season.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, he's now ILR5. I think it might be due to the fact maybe he doesn't practice as much. Maybe he's just not very comfortable on the game. You know, there's all sorts of different things as to make that decision. But you know, full respect. He's still racing. He's still here, at least.
Yeah, as you want, mates in the pit. So 7 laps. I think he's coming to fix his wing. So is he going for supers or softs? What's he going to go for?
Well, they're not changing his wing.
Softs. Oh, okay.
Oh, he's being held. Oh no! Is this the glitch?
Oh.
Oh no. Okay, no.
No. I can't do it 5 seconds. Oh, I don't know. I think he's just angry because they haven't fixed his wing, so he's delayed his. Yeah.
He's just sitting there in protest.
Disaster from the Williams team. Yeah. Yeah. Oh no, he hasn't lost the other pits. That's good. Yes, that drops him. Well, it drops him basically seconds. The last. Bill's having a bit of a disaster. 20th. Come on, Bill. Yeah. So Fernand. Well, that gap's open now from first to second. Apex Iceman was close to him, but last few laps, that gap's open 2.5 seconds. Jamie's still
I'm just watching this battle at the moment between Johnny, Pinsky and Carriage. Oh, and MK Bourne and Weiss going for it. Oh my word! At the second to last corner, that is a death trap. Weiss again.
It's
with
not
a penalty.
Bottas and Hamilton. It's got to be Rosberg and Hamilton.
Well, at the moment it's Carter Kine and Nakajima.
Yeah. Oh, now that is, if you know those names, definitely old school. Oh, as Jay Pinsky looks for a move on Johnny into turn 2.
Down the inside. Lovely move.
Oh!
Johnny's got the traction though.
Yeah. But Pinsky, has he got DRS? No one's got DRS. What's happened there?
Pinsky has it.
Oh, I missed it. Oh, okay. No, I'm not. Okay. Oh, he's locked up there, and that's done a bit deep. That's going to allow Johnny to close the gap, but no area to overtake it. What was close there, but not enough. Let's get the move done.
Look at this. Jamie's actually closed in on Iceman. Closing in quite rapidly. 5/10 down the gap.
Is he close enough to make the move though? So DRS.
He's got DRS.
Didn't overtake.
He might be able to get something into turn 3 here. You never know.
Yeah, if he sets it. Yeah, if it's just run out turn 1. Ooh.
Yep, use that DRS up to turn 3. You never know. We could have something on here for second place. Yeah, here comes King MJJ.
Closing. Could he? Here we go.
To the inside.
Lay on the brakes from Jamie.
Lovely move.
Can he hold it? Yeah, well done, Jamie. Nice move, man.
I think Iceman might come back at him though. Jamie has the DRS. And Jamie is into P2.
That's the chance now to just try and consolidate that second place, I think, because I think if Fernando's a disaster.
Yeah, Pinsky again down the inside of Johnny, and Johnny gets the run. Little bit of contact, no damage. These guys are going to be battling all race along by the looks of it. And those top 3 guys have a decent gap now, 6 seconds. 6.5 seconds to Johnny in 4th. So, it depends how long they can go on their tyres. Possibly, maybe lap 12.
Yeah, what was that? The super soft, yeah.
Oh, Weiss is out. Oh, and Little Piece, they've had a crash somewhere.
Oh.
Can we see it?
Yeah.
Oh my word, that is a big one. Oh. Virtual safety car.
Yeah, virtual safety car is Chan's, the Ferrari with Chan. It's coming to the pits.
So if you look there on the left hand side, my word, that is a big one.
Yeah, they've decided to go side by side together, and yeah, we said it earlier that it was not the place to do it, and
yeah, well, we've also got Chanshin and Sumi in the pits under this VSC.
Well, well, that was a very short VSC it was on, and now it's not. So it might have cost them, but it's Bill takes them both. Bill's up to 16th now. Only need 6 more people to retire, Bill, and you got a point.
Oh, and look at this, Bastos. He's been quiet most of the race, up to 8th place now, though. Oh! Rajiv coming back at him, squeezes him out. Lovely counter attack.
So that's done. Rajiv in 8th then. Bastos down to 9th. Oh. He's in the pits. See? Oh my word. That could have been a bit of a disaster, but Rajiv did show that he was going in the pits.
Yeah.
Because he moved over to the right. Yeah.
So Bastos up to P7, Shafalili is in as well.
MK Bourne up to 5th, yet to pit as well on those softs.
Yeah, MK Bourne, he'll be going a long way into this race.
Yeah,
so he will lead at one point.
Yeah, he's 11 seconds behind the leader, so yeah, it's all interesting. The strategies, different strategies.
Yeah, he's right behind Johnny now. Open, struggling on those ultra soft tyres. I'm not sure if MK Bourne has won a race this season. I can't remember. He might have done.
Well,
I can't remember.
Check. Don't think he has, but I can double check for you. Let's get the stats up. Right then.
But the way it's looking, MK Bourne is in a decent position to possibly get himself on the podium.
He has finished 2nd. That's his best result. He has not won the issue. 2nd in Canada.
I think if he keeps out of trouble and these guys start struggling on these, he's just got a 3-second time penalty though. But if these guys struggle on their ultra softs, he could get something as he goes up the inside of Johnny into turn 3. Should be easy enough with Johnny struggling. Johnny coming back at him though.
Not hasn't got the tyres and yeah. So MK Born up to 5th then.
Up to 4th.
4th, sorry. Yep, he's gonna have some clean air now.
Well, Johnny's coming back at him around the outside, but MK Born keeps it again. And I think he will now pull away.
Yeah, I think it's just best now that it's just Johnny just runs his own race. Don't battle someone, just look after your tyres. And if you can keep with him, you keep with him. If you don't, you don't. Just run your own race.
Yeah.
No,
is that Iceman? Yeah, that's Iceman.
Yeah, is he a disaster? Yeah, I think he probably. No, he hasn't. It's just the camera. Oh, he nearly loses it.
Oh, they're racing! Oh no, Johnny! What on earth? Well,
yeah,
I'm not quite sure.
A bit of a disaster.
I'm not quite sure what happened there.
Yeah, did he think he was Vettel?
Yeah, I don't know. You don't race around there. I mean,
no,
you just don't.
No space. Just go on the grass. And, yeah, no.
And you know, I think Iceman will have a few things to say, but he is very lucky he doesn't have damage.
Yeah. Very lucky, but that's cost him. That's cost him, I think, second place. Well, not second place, third place.
Yeah, look where Jamie's come out. Look at where Jamie's come out. Oh my word.
Oh, what, 5th? Oof. So, Alden is just behind Bastos as well, so the two championship rivals, first and second.
Oh, Jamie's slow.
4th and 5th. Oh.
Jamie was very slow out of there.
Out that corner here. Bastos, what, and a better run. Both saving a bit of ERS, so not looking to do whatever, but obviously Bastos has been on those tyres 11
Here
laps.
Comes Noel on the inside of Jamie. This could be a crash. Jamie is wise to it though.
Has made a deal with Jamie as well, and that's a nice easy move.
Jamie is very slow here.
Yeah. Has he got wing damage? I can't see. If he has, then he's obviously done it outside. No, I don't think he has. But he's dropping back. There's Pinksty's, I think, going to have a run on him as well now.
Oh, what about Noel?
Oh, Noel down inside. Bastos. Jamie's going to hopefully look at the pieces here, but no. Not close enough.
Jamie's going to have a very good run here. We could be 3 wide. Oh,
could end in disaster.
Jamie doesn't quite dive it, but he's down the inside of Bastos, his title rival. Puts him onto
Can Bastos hold it?
No, Bastos went onto the gravel there a little bit.
Okay.
So Jamie back up to 5th. I'm not quite sure what happened. He seemed very slow on acceleration out of that first lap. Probably just didn't have the tyres warmed up after pitting.
Yeah, I think so. Oh, Noel fakes that he's in the pit. Probably not. Noel has done a 5-lap undercut. So Noel probably will want to watch out. Iceman Sally.
Bernard is up to 2nd place now, just overtaken Iceman Sally.
5-second gap between MK Bourne and Fernard. So,
well, I think MK Bourne, he'll probably be pitting onto super soft, so he will be one of the quicker guys on the track at the end of the race. So
he's done 14 laps. So softs aiming probably 20 laps.
Oh, Noel down the inside of Jamie, squeezes him well off the track. Gets the move done.
I'm not happy with that one.
No.
So that Haas is with Noel again. Oh, he goes defensive.
Oh, Jamie, very
Jamie, very, got caught up on that curve.
Yeah,
should have crossed his run there. So, Jamie back down to 5th, and this is not helping him. Fernard is getting away now. He was already away before, but you needed some clean air to just close that gap a bit. But so then, provisional leader then is Fernand. Still Fernand. Fernand in about 2nd place, and Bourne yet to pit. Hasn't pitted yet.
Well, I mean, what we need is a safety car to spice this race up, because this is pretty much going to be the running until the end. You know, most of the guys have made their first stop and their only stop.
Yeah, 10th all the way down, from 10th onwards have all made the stops. Jamie obviously. Oh, Jamie and Noel again.
Oh,
No one
my
bashing
word.
down the inside, but Jamie back up to fourth, which is great before. Jamie feels very defensive. Noel's going to have to go around the outside.
Jamie braked very early there.
Oh, can he
Noel's
sweep it
still
now?
hanging
Can he
it.
show some elbows? Yeah,
Oh,
Noel's still
Jamie and
there.
Noel
Oh, that
contact.
could have been disaster. Oh, a bit of lag as well, I think. Oh, if Noel tries to battle the car.
Jamie has it for
again on
now.
those fresh tyres. But we'll see. If Noel can get it back, can he have a run into these last two corners and set up a move down turn 1 or turn 3? Or turn 2, I mean. Yeah, we'll see. It was close. There's Iceman Sellers in the pits. Oh, can he slow? Yeah, he's slowed down enough.
Yep, this is technically the battle for second place. With MK Bourne yet to pit. We've also got Bastos yet to pit as well as Zudima. Zuidima, I don't know. Something like that.
Yeah, Zidane.
Good old Zinedine.
Yeah. What colours are in? He's in the Red Bull, so obviously not suiting the white colours of Real Madrid.
Yeah, Johnny and you what, mate, still going at it. Johnny gets back ahead though for P8.
Yeah, Erland Dandy's just intense at the moment. Yet to pit, but he's just watching it up carefully, watching the battle ahead of him closely. Hopefully to put up the pieces. But again, yet to pit, so looking to pit in the next few laps. We'll see how it goes from there. And everyone's still carrying on lap 18 with 36.
Yeah.
So it's going to be close to pit stops now. That gap has stayed around 2 seconds. So Fernand isn't really caught up with everyone that much. But seeing how it's going, there's Noel has made a no deal, has made the run decision there, and he's got a penalty.
And there's a no deal for Noel Edmonds.
Yep. Disaster. What was in that? What was in there? That was what 18 points, £18,000 that could have been worth. But no, just throws it all the way, and he looks like he's going to end up with £15,000 instead.
Oh, he tries to send it down the inside of Jamie there.
It's a late one.
He thought about it. Jamie still holding firm at the moment, P3. Under a lot of pressure though, Fernand will be liking this. He's got, what, a 6-second gap to Jamie.
Yeah, the gap was before the pit stops 4 seconds, so yeah, now James, with that battling, that Sauber team with a bit of costing with its strategy. Just couldn't get past Bastos quick enough. And battling Noel, it's cost him that 2 seconds. And possibly a win to them, but you never know.
Bill gets a penalty.
Naughty Bill, naughty.
Oh, Jamie got a penalty there as well.
Oh, that just shaped things up as... Oh, I'm watching Apex Iceman on the back of Erlandon into turn 1. Can he hop? Oh, late on the brakes. I think Erlandon is... Well, gave up on that one. Apex Iceman back
Apex Iceman, he has fallen a long way back.
Yeah, I think we lost a lot of time with that Johnny incident, but Johnny's up to 8th, so... Yeah. He's either got wind damage or...
No, it's just...
something's happened.
Yeah. Lost a lot of time.
So what, mate? Still battling with Johnny.
Just seeing what happens here between MK Bourne and Fernand.
MK Bourne must have made a
Don
mistake.
Regib is out.
Where's that?
Could we get a safety car? Probably not, because it's Codemasters.
Yeah, and it's Austria, so that's not happening. Yeah, Fernand, MK Bourne not battling it, so I think it's time to pit for MK Bourne now. If we can hold on, get some DRS, save some fuel.
Go 16 laps on the supers. Should be doable.
Shows the inside. Shows the inside for Fernand, but not enough there. So, yeah, I think it's definitely time to pit now.
Oh, no! Noel's nearly spun it. Out of turn 3, he's lost quite a bit of ground on Jamie there. He's out of DRS now, and that could be what Jamie needs.
Yeah, that's definitely just fresh tyres, 5 lap fresh tyres. That's, yeah, I think that could be, well, if he keeps his mistakes out, he probably could hold on to 3rd.
Yeah, big Noel Edmonds with a very heavy right foot there.
Yep.
But Jamie's made a mistake now, and he's right back on him.
Oh. Oh no, there we go.
Well,
Yeah, everyone's still coming out. Oh my god, okay. Everyone's still going out.
yeah, I'm wondering if MK Bourne's going to try and go softs to ultras.
Possibly. I think do this last. I swear I've seen someone do it before. Possibly MK Bourne. Yeah, MK Bourne's definitely the one with different strategies, but yeah, we'll see. Because obviously that gap is 7 seconds behind, so. 5 seconds, sorry, behind Jamie, so Jamie, he can catch up 5 seconds, I think. Yeah, pretty close.
Yeah, MK Bourne in a very good position right now. I think if he pits, he would probably come out, maybe, I think he'd come out behind Apex
Johnny?
Iceman. I think, no, he'd come out a long way behind Jamie.
Yeah.
I think maybe around Apex Iceman kind of area. So he's in a good position to possibly, you know, with those really fresh tyres that it'll be on, and we've still got a few other guys yet to pit.
Oh, he's in the pits.
Oh, he's in.
Everyone's in the pits, so
here we go.
Let's see where he puts him.
He's going on the supers. Yeah.
Let's see where he puts him. Down to 5th. Oh. Where's Johnny? Johnny's last corner foot.
There goes Zoidema. There goes Johnny.
Oh, just Apex Iceman coming across the line now.
Yeah, as I expected, he's coming out around Apex Iceman's kind of position.
Yeah. Oh,
almost exactly on him.
Is Apex Iceman going to battle this one? Is he going to battle this one? Okay, Bourne.
Oh my word!
Okay, Bourne needs to get past him now.
Lots of weaving there. MK Bourne will have the traction and will get ahead.
Yep,
so he has now got to push on. He's one to watch. He is one to watch. I think he could possibly challenge the top 5.
Yeah, even possibly. Yeah, top 5. It's 6 second gap between Pinsky and Zadima. Zadima's yet to pick as well. So,
oh yeah. So you never know, the podium could be on actually. You never know.
You know, there's only that 2 seconds between Noel and Pinsky, so you know, we'll see if the Supersofts can hold out. We'll see. So yeah, so that gap now, Thenard leading the way. 8 second gap to Jamie in second. Noel still in the back of Jamie. Can he get into turn 2? Oh, Jamie goes defensive.
Oh my word!
Lots
of lag.
Yeah.
Gonna get the cut back.
Jamie goes deep. Can he do it? Oh, Jamie's not defending this one. I think he's letting him go. Is he?
No.
Oh, come on. Is he still on the outside?
Oh, he's still there.
Yes, he is. Can you keep a tyre in there in the next corner?
Oh my word, they're going to go side by side again.
No, oh, no, sees him.
Just leaving enough room.
Close.
And Noel is ahead. Jamie, I don't know if Jamie's going to be able to come back from that. I think Noel might have the pace ahead of him. But he is on 4 lap older tyres.
Yeah, and Pinsky is catching up because they're at least to a Barley. But again, Jamie's on the freshest tyres, and really, if you look at
I mean, Noel is looking to go 27 laps on those softs. So
yeah. Pretty close. As MK Bourne makes a double pass though, does he? No, he doesn't. Not sure what make.
What about Johnny? Johnny and Zoidema. Johnny to the inside.
Can he make it done? Can Zoidema get the cut back?
Easy enough for him, Zoidema. Not yeah.
Yeah.
Look at MK Bourne, he's really pushing hard.
Oh, can he get Courage? I think he can. So
down the inside. Yeah. Lovely move, and he's up to P7.
Yep, P7.
He's flying on those Supersofts. It's about a 10-second gap to Jamie in third. With 12 laps to go, there is a high possibility of him getting there.
Yeah, just gets past these guys as quickly as possible. That's it, doesn't hold him up. Because Zadimas looks like he's going in the pits. That could hold him up. Oh, that's a bit of damage. I think he did tap Zima in the rear.
Oh, I don't know. I don't think he has damage. I can't really see. But I don't think he does.
No, he doesn't. So he's got away with that then. So they're going up to 6th now. Next target, Johnny.
Definitely one to watch at the end of this race. See Jamie and Noel. I think apparently Noel has a lot of penalties. Like a lot of penalties. So
right. I'll check. Right, let's have a look. He had 2 warnings on lap 3 alone. He had a penalty, another penalty. And this has got 26, 8, 11. He's got 11 seconds worth. So, where would that put him if the other guys don't have penalties behind? I know Jamie has, but he's getting a penalty. I'm not too sure, but if he doesn't, 11 seconds. Where's that one? That's going to drop him behind Johnny, I think. So 5th. Everyone's still pushing. It's now.
Let me just see what the gap is. So MK Bourne has about a 10-second gap to Jamie, like almost exactly. But Carriage is fighting him. Excuse me. And MK Bourne would say just ahead right now.
Yeah, Bill's in the pits again. Is he looking to do the fastest lap? What's he doing now? He's doing ultras, I think. Yes, it is. So he's looking for that fastest lap. It's not worth anything here. I think it's just wants it for a bit of pride, I think.
Yeah.
So I think it's been a bit of a disaster.
This race hasn't been as action-packed as I thought it would be. You know, Austria is like one of those tracks. It's just complete flat-out racing. You'd expect a lot of battles, but there's quite a few gaps have been formed, and the only real battles have been between Jamie and Noel and Johnny and pretty much the whole grid.
Yeah, well, I'm just on board with a bit of a battle for 15th. It's a bit pointless. Sorry, Noel. Yeah, a bit pointless. But having a bit of a ding-dong battle there, down 15th. So not really worth points, but good that they're having a bit of a battle and keeping themselves awake.
Let's have a quick mention of Fernand as well, because oh my word, something is really tickling my throat right now. But Fernand, he has absolutely dominated this race so far, nearly 12 seconds over Noel, and he's just done everything he needed to. He's probably going to win this race unless something catastrophic happens, like ILR3 Monaco. But you know,
yes, you never know. Where's Bill? Bill's into turn 1, so that traffic could be a factor. But yeah, it's not raining, and some people are not on the run tyres in the rain, so I very doubt much there'll be a disaster. But you never know. We'll see.
Yeah. Carriage is going to come back at MK Bourne, who seems to have lost a lot of pace now. Going to go to the outside. MK Bourne. Very hot on the brakes.
I think he's surely broken his wing now. That was a bit of a big hit. Let's have a look. It's on broadcast, but it's not the right position.
It doesn't actually look like he's lost anything.
That's weird. It's just...
Oh no, he has definitely lost some of that right hand side end plate. Oh my word, the squeezing there.
Yeah. Oh, that was a bit tough, a bit tight there. Yeah, Carriage up to 6th, and I think MK Bourne might have, well, might have bottled it. I have to say it, but yeah, might have bottled a 5th place.
Jamie getting very close to Noel Edmonds again. Jamie gets another penalty.
Oh. Well, I'm in Jamie.
That excitement's getting the better of him.
Yep. Oh, what a run. From turn 1. Can you get into turn 2?
Not quite.
On outside.
Gonna hold it. Oh,
contact
my
again.
word.
This doesn't end in tears. if it does end in tears, I won't be surprised. Oh, Jamie goes defensive into turn 3. No, hands back for the moment.
Yeah, so. I think Jamie would prefer to get second on track rather than get it through penalties, but 13 seconds of Bernard, oh my word, he has absolutely dominated this race.
Yeah. Unless he has 13, 50, well, more penalties than you've noticed, but I think it's only either got one or
yellow flag, sector 2. I don't see anything. Oh, it's a
no,
Ferrari.
It is Chan, yeah. Chan, who's, I think, spun it. Might have the wind damage. He is on a 19 lap old softs, and he's 50. So, yeah, not your day today, is it, mate?
So Jamie, at the moment, is getting 18 points over Bastos. Bastos having a terrible race.
And he's yet to win a race as well. What is this championship?
Oh, you what, mate?
Is it doing it yet?
Yeah.
Dan gets past him.
Oh, and there's another move going on here between Carriage and Johnny. There's so much going on all of a sudden.
Out of nowhere. 6 laps, well, 7 laps to go. And Johnny send it back up the inside of Carriage. Carriage shows defensive. Back around the outside. He's still there. No, won't have enough run to get those tyres for next corner. And I think Carriage holds on to 5th at the moment. So Carriage, 21 lap old softs. Been a decent drive. Noel as well. Obviously, lap 31. Who's your driver of the day so far? Put it in the chat. We'll discuss it, hopefully.
Hopefully. if you're all good in the chat, we might. Yes. We might.
Yeah, we might be. We might send you a prize.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Pinsky's just got past Chan, who's pitted again. So the must have had wind damage. And he's jumped up. Fastest lap then. Well, if he gets it, just yeah, we'll see.
I think Noel is starting to really struggle on his soft tyres now. 22 laps old, losing time to Jamie now.
Yeah, they're blistering. The tyres look worse for wear, especially from 22 laps. Always Carriage and Johnny again battling. That's turn 2. Not turn 2, turn 3. Turn 4, turn 5. And Carriage does hold on for now. Apex Iceland is closing that gap though. To Johnny and Carriage. So Apex Iceland, bit of a disaster in the pits for Johnny earlier. Could he get revenge on him? But we'll see. Chapelle as well. Chapelle's joining the fight. Andrew Bourne is not too far away, so not many laps remaining. But there could be a last lap battle for 5th. Not 5th, 4th. No, it is 5th. I've had him there.
Yeah, I remember that.
A very disaster. So,
yeah. MK Vaughan with that damage. It's a shame. It's a shame to see, but you know, he started really flying up that grid, and then all of a sudden he got to like 7th as he nearly puts it in the wall. He got up to like 7th and then just suddenly lost loads of pace and then got that damage, which is unfortunate. Apex Iceman and Chapelele though going at it again. Side by side again.
See, Owen, this is what we mean. You said Jamie, and you said he was Sauber because he's a Sauber driver. Come on.
Yeah, I'm afraid we can't accept that nomination for driver of the day.
Can't accept that. Because you're part of the Sauber team. We can't accept that. You gotta vote for someone else.
Not quite sure what happens to Chapelele just there, because I was looking at the chat, but he's lost 3 seconds to Iceman.
Yeah, and MJ Bourne's back. Oh, I think he might have been battling with MJ Bourne, to be quite honest with you. They were close, and MJ Bourne looks like he's going to have to move again.
Yep. He's got it done, I think. Chapelele not fighting it.
Johnny on the back of Carriage, can get down into turn 4. No, not quite close enough. A bit of a lock up on both. You what, mate? Getting past Bastos. So Bastos, well,
Yeah, Bastos has had an absolute mare today.
It's not business day. Oof. Johnny's back down the inside out of nowhere. The S's. And I think Carriage, that's maybe one worse than I thought.
Please don't crash. Oh.
Yeah, so Carriage back into fifth there. So Johnny got ahead for that split second.
Yeah.
3 laps to go now. Looks like Finale's going to run away with it.
Chapelele in the pits.
Bar any disasters. Oh. He's on 22 lap old tyres.
Well, he's a bit strange. He was in the points and now he's just completely. Oh, he's retired.
Oh, he's retired.
Oh, that's a strange one.
Okay.
3 laps to go.
Wind
Quite
damage.
strange.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I had wind damage, I think. So, either a battle with.
Oh, the 2 Red Bulls going at it. Turn 3. Iceman Sally gets the better of him.
And you what, mate? With Bastos.
Yellow flags.
Set 2. Who is it? It is.
Oh! Knowles round! Big man Noel Edmonds is off the track.
Oh, it's been a disaster.
And he's out of the points.
Disaster. Now he's opened his box and he's, you know what he's ended up with, Sam? You know what he's ended up with?
1p. 1p in that box. And he gets a 3-second time penalty for good measure. Well, look at it. I mean, this has kind of helped Bastos.
Oh, he's spun again.
Oh no.
Oh no. Yeah, that way he's outside the points, mate. Just, yeah, I think there should be a retirement there.
Yeah, I think Gene Haas will be calling that car home.
Yeah.
And Bastos now only a second off of getting 1 point.
He needs one more disaster, but yeah, it's not close enough. So Osman Sada in 8th. Leading to 2 laps to go now. Ken Horseman's on a hold on to 8th. Finard looks like he's got the victory. 1 more lap to go now. Jamie 16 and a half seconds back. And Pinsky might be podium, but he's held out there.
Johnny's trying to catch up to Carriage here in 4th place. Trying to get something.
Yeah, it could be a podium. Depends on penalties.
Yeah.
Nice penalties.
Yellow flag set to 1. I think that might have been Noel Edmonds again.
Yeah. That 1p.
Yeah. Well, he came out the jungle especially for this race, and it's all gone horribly wrong, really, isn't it?
Ooh.
So if you'd like to see him come race next week, please vote at 0800. No, I'm joking.
Or go on ILR.com and vote, cast your vote now.
So Finard should be coming up to the line. Yep, here he is, around the final corner, up to the line. A dominant victory for the Ferrari driver. He will take all 25 points.
That's what it means.
As the Tifosi go absolutely insane. Jamie is going to come around for P2. Will he keep it with penalties? He should do. Pinsky up to the line. 3rd place.
Yeah, just hold on. Is Carriage going to pick him on penalties?
Carriage gets the
yes,
podium.
He does. Yep. Yeah,
Johnny gets 4th. Wow.
Yeah, so disaster there. Oh, well, Apex Iceman gets 6th in the end then.
Oh, Bastos gets a point in the end.
Oh, that, well, still Jamie's still at 7th gap by 17 points, so it's a bad day.
That's a 20-point lead now, possibly. Well, at least over Bastos it is.
Bill, who was last for the majority of the race, is coming home in 12th.
Yeah,
still no points, but
Bill's had a very quiet race.
It's better than last, mate. And, yep. So, interesting race, though.
Yep.
So, yeah. Are we going to go and see the bull again? Or is he going straight to the podium? He's going straight to the podium.
Yeah, he's going straight. Oh, there's the bull there in the background. If you skip the podium.
Yes.
You get a nice picture of the bull there. Fantastic scenery. Look at the amount of penalties. MK Bourne had 12 seconds in the end of penalties. Just about hung on to 9th place. And yeah, that will be your Austrian Grand Prix for ILR5. What were your thoughts on that, Matt? And who's your driver of the day?
Well, it was an interesting race. A lot of battles. Not Fernand. Well, Fernand just ran away with it, didn't he? Really, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, some good battles with Johnny and who was it? Someone else, and then Jamie and Noel. So, but I think driver of the day has got to go to Fernand. He just stormed pole and stormed the race. So
yeah. Absolutely dominant, and Fernand will be your driver of the day. So yeah, that's all from us. I think Owen Wyatt will be back next week with his dulcet tones. I can't actually remember what the track is next week because I don't actually know the calendar.
It's Britain.
So yeah, the British Grand Prix next week.
The British Grand Prix.
Good old British Grand Prix next week. So Noel Edmonds will be there. He will be your host, and we'll see you next week.